Kevin Lewis movie from 2021. It's Willys Wonderland.
Very nice.
Cage plays the janitor. That's his character's name, and he's a drifter. His car like runs over some road spikes, and then he's stranded in the desert. I think it's in Nevada somewhere, and then he comes across this mechanic who offers to fix his car if he works as a janitor overnight at Willys Wonderland. So he takes the job, but they sort of like lock him in the place. It used to be like a family entertainment center thing, but now it's like a haunted house kind of thing. And there's these animatronic mascots there that come to life and attack people during the night. And then there's also this girl that tries to burn the place down, but she realizes that he's in it. She kind of gets caught, but then she tries to help him out. And basically the rest of the movie is Cage just fighting giant puppets, and it is just ridiculously over the top. And the only other actor other than Cage I've seen in anything was the police officer, and it's played by Beth Grant, and it actually was Beth Grant, actually, only like last week. But I don't know, the movie's got a really weird setup. It kind of reminded me of like House of a Thousand Corpses or something, or like an 80s slasher. It sort of is a slow build to some like really horrible things happening to somebody, but it's Cage instead of some like idiot high school kids. And Cage does not speak a single word throughout the whole movie, but holy shit, he's badass in this. Like, he beats the holy hell out of some freaking robots. And I mean, he could be like a Liam Neeson now if he wanted to in his later stage of his career, but he doesn't. This movie is like an enigma though. Like he's like even incomprehensibly effective with his hands like handcuffed behind his back. It's like the most badass Nicolas Cage has been in the last 25 years. I mean, he had jiu-jitsu, but he's like a freaking killer in this. There's some like really interesting moments and terrifying moments of like these animatronics like jumping out, and like, but Cage dismantles them in like the most creative ways since like shoot 'em up. Like he curb stomps one of them on a urinal, and then he like murders one of them with a mop somehow. Like, I mean, he's like really going for it, covered in this like black gunk that I think is supposed to be like robot blood or something. And it's like the director had like these like a bunch of these robots he wanted to use or something, and he just like spaced them out and like had Cage cleaning between them, which I don't know. I mean, it's the most bizarre thing. The backstory of the place is pretty cool. It could be like its own American Horror Story season or something like that. But and then there's this like dance sequence thing that is like sprinkled throughout where he's playing pinball, and he's got this like almost like orgasming kind of like gameplay strategy. I don't know what the hell he's doing. And then apparently he was like improv this entire this entire like flash dance kind of thing. But it's Cage, and he's a mute. I don't know what to do with this movie. It's fun and ridiculous and shallow, and it's completely bonkers. But I'm giving it 2.5 stars. Putting it like almost right in the middle of the Cage, number 46. I'm putting it between The Family Man and City of Angels just because it's ironic.
Awesome.
Well, a couple questions. First of all, are you excited to purchase your copy of Toy Story 2 on VHS on October 17th?
Yes.
And the other question is, you're ignoring the big Nick Cage news of this week, which was the trailer drop for his Pig movie. I mean, can we get a reaction to that? Like, that was crazy.
In Oregon, no less. Yeah, I mean, it looked actually good, and yeah, very strange. I will be seeing that right when it comes out.
I mean, if anyone's going to look for a stolen pig, it's got to be Nicolas Cage, right?
Has to be. All right.